What's going on, guys? Gannon here, and we're back in my kitchen for another WFC, right? Yeah, because
Weed faggot cooked.
yeah, well, we're being a little bit cheeky about it because YouTube's
yeah, just cut out what I just said.
Yeah, so anyways, today we're gonna be making some nachos. We're making some nachos. So come over here, Troy. We're just gonna get right into it because, you know, we gotta get this stuff down. I have all the ingredients here. I'm gonna be listing them right now. They're gonna be on your screen. I'm gonna make sure you have everything that I have here. A lot of this stuff is optional though, because, you know, nachos are nachos. You know, you're gonna make them the way you want to. This is just the way I'm making them today. And we're gonna be starting off by making a homemade bean dip. So right now I have my pan. I'm gonna put it down a little bit low because it's kind of just been like AFK, just getting a little bit hot. I'm gonna grab a clean spoon, because Troy just did dishes. And I'm gonna be getting two globules. Oh yeah, that's a little bit hot. Ah! Okay, yeah. See, that pan was sitting a little bit AFK right there. But anyways, we're gonna be doing two little globs of like margarine, and we're gonna melt that in there. Make sure that doesn't like burn. Take that off the heat. Alright, that's going in there. And now we're gonna get, right here I have 2 cans of refried beans and then 1 can of black beans. I drained a little bit of the juice, but you should probably keep the juice in there. I might need to stab the end of this can to get the beans out. Bam. Go in the trash. It's a little trick, by the way, if you don't know. You need to get something out of the can. Just stab the bottom of it. Then it will, like, get the suction out of there. And we're gonna mash these beans down into this margarine, because these are like the vegetarian refried beans. They're not very fatty, they don't have any lard in them, so we need to spruce them up a little bit with this margarine. And right now this does not look very pretty, and I assure you that beans hardly ever look pretty when they're coming out of a can and you're starting to do this process, but it is okay. And look, it's gonna look even less pretty because I'm throwing these black beans in there. Whoa! Okay. And we're gonna mash that all in. It's gonna become mixed. We're gonna turn up the heat a little because we are going to make this into sort of a, right now it's really thick because these beans just came out of the can, but you'll see I'm onto something. And this should also be said that this is kind of improvised. We've never done this before. I'm cooking for Troy and his lovely girlfriend tonight. We're all sharing some nachos in the house. Alright, now we are going to season these beans, because if we do not season them, they're going to be lackluster. So now I'm going to start off with some chili powder. Be, you know, liberal with it, because we got a large portion here. I'm definitely going to probably save some of this and make some burritos later. That is pepper right there. Salt. Bam. Some cumin in here. I just bought this stuff today. Decently expensive spice. It's like $4 for this thing. Garlic powder. And then lastly, some onion powder, just because never use too much of these yummy flavors. Add seasoning to your food, people. That is what you want to do. Now I'm going to be putting in some original almond milk. This is not vanilla or anything sweetened, because that would be gross. We just want to add in kind of a creamy layer to this and get rid of some of that thick consistency. And you'll see, hopefully, if my culinary skills permit it, that this will start looking more like a dip. Bam. Does that look better? Yeah. That looks a lot better than when it's out of the can. For sure. Alright, guys, I think I'm pretty satisfied with that bean dip. I think this is gonna taste fire. excellent. I'm not even gonna lie. That's excellent. Gonna top it off with some parsley. Woo! Get that mixed in there, get some color. Looking beautiful, about as beautiful as you can make a bean topping. But right now, a lot of protein, a lot of good stuff in there. And that's gonna bubble. I'm gonna put that on simmer now because we just wanna keep this warm. We don't wanna cook it anymore because we're going to be putting this on top of the nachos as more of like the topping, and that's just gonna warm up in the oven. Now we're gonna get started with phase 2. I'm going to be setting my saucepan to high. Also, let's preheat the oven to 400 because we're gonna be baking some nachos here soon. And this sure is, but I'm really like stoked with that. That looks really good. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna be making the like protein for the top of the nachos. I'm using like a patty here, but you're just gonna want to. I'm gonna ground this up. You're gonna want a ground of some sort. So I'm gonna put that in the pan on top of my margarine. I've seasoned this with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some Cajun seasoning. And I'm just going to chop that up vigorously. And I pre-seasoned this earlier today, but I think I'm gonna add some more seasoning to it, like some chili powder and some cumin. I think that's like normal taco seasoning. That like those ingredients are found in normal taco seasoning, I think. Just kind of taking a guess. All right, now we're also gonna start cooking our vegetables. I have these jalapenos to top, but I also wanted to, I think, chop some of them up. And I'm going to buy nicer knives soon, because now that I'm working as like a line cook and we have nice knives, I'm kind of spoiled. And I really would like a nice knife at home. Putting these jalapenos in here, and we're getting a jalapenos pan. That was fucking stupid. We got some mushrooms in there because I just love mushrooms. And you'll see over here, I also have a large portobello mushroom that has been, it's been baked in like dressing. So it's like a pre-done type beat. Low key, Troy, this is kind of bad of me, but I think we do need some more like butter in here. Not too much. A little bit more. Alright, and now I'm going to be seasoning this again and these vegetables with a lot of the seasoning that I used in the bean dip. The salt, first of all, is just gonna get a lot of moisture out of those mushrooms. I know that that's like a thing. And we're definitely gonna be putting some chili powder, for sure. Some cumin, get some of that earthy flavor in there. Like we're making some tacos or something. We're just going to continue to cook this down. Get some flavors on it. And that is just going to be an absolutely delicious topping. Now on top of that, like I said, and if I'm coughing or anything, it's because this Cajun seasoning, I'm breathing it in. But I'm gonna be putting down this large pork mushroom. Now we're gonna prep our chips. These are some chips that I fried up before I left work today. So they're nice restaurant chips. You can just get any chips, you know, fucking tortilla chips are everywhere. I have a baking tray here, and this is a silicone mat. This is really, really good. These are pretty cheap off Amazon, which is where I got it. And we're gonna get our tortillas kind of together in a relative shape. I'm gonna come over here, continue to stir this topping. This is looking really good, isn't it, Troy?
Oh, it's looking amazing.
Like, it's looking absolutely scrumptious. Top with some parsley, just because we want that green color flavor. We just want to look fancy, don't we? Yeah, now we're going to use some of this delicious protein-packed bean dip that I made. Woo! Where's the ladle, Troy?
Do we have them?
Yes, we do. It's right here. Woo! And I'm going to ladle these beans, I'm gonna spread them out because I think I originally planned to do like 2-tier or something, but now we're just gonna make sure every chip gets a little bit of beanie goodness. That's good. Come back to my ground. I think we're really getting somewhere right now. I'm gonna make sure that's on the heat. I'm gonna flip over this port. We're going to then put the topping onto the nachos, put that sucker into the oven. I'm going to finish cooking the pork, probably gonna steam it, chop that up and finish it off. Because while we do have this, like, you know, the ground and the veggies and everything, that mushroom that's been marinated in the dressing, it's gonna be like, it's just gonna have such an umami flavor. And you'll see I'm gonna like chop that up into squares and put it all over. And then when you eat these nachos, it's just gonna be like packed full of flavor because we seasoned everything beautifully. And you just have so many nice things to enjoy on the nachos. So yeah. Alright guys, now I think I've browned this little concoction to, you know, to my satisfaction. I'm gonna bring over the nachos and I'm gonna, you know, just top them with it. Make sure it kinda, try to get it a little bit everywhere so that every cho is a little, you know, party in your mouth. Alright, now you can see we have this all topped, and I'm going to put that into the oven. It's preheated to 400 degrees right now, so it's nice and toasty in there. And then the last thing I'm gonna do, alright, so the last thing I'm gonna do now is I'm going to steam the port, just so that I know that it's actually like warm. So I'm gonna put a little bit of water on there. And now that is steaming the port. That port is gonna get, ooh, I took it off the heat, my bad. That port is going to get hot and warm. I'm going to cut it up and we are going to finish our nachos. So when our nachos are ready to be pulled out, I will see you then. All right, now I'm just gonna season this mushroom a little bit more. And now that I've steamed it, I'm a little bit convinced that, you know, this is warm and cooked all the way through finally. So now we are just gonna cook it down, get a lot of that moisture out. You can see over here I got my jalapenos ready. And now I'm going to take out this mushroom, get that off the heat. Now we're gonna cut it up. And as you can see, this is like pretty like umami meaty flavor. It tastes really good. These big port mushrooms. Now that is cut up, we can finally get our nachos out of the oven. All right, those look amazing. Whoa. That's kind of dropping. This on top of there. All right, now I've kind of separated the mushroom and everything, made sure it's all over the chips. And now, the last final touches, guys, I'm going to take these jalapenos and spread them all over because everybody in this house likes delicious, spicy flavors on their nachos. Last thing, we're gonna hit it with this parsley and then we can officially say we are done with these nachos.
They look so good.
Dude, thank you.
See
oh my
that?
gosh, like, I'm actually kind of like impressed with these myself. I'm going to eat a chip. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything on there. You can see I got the mushrooms, I got some of that ground, I got some of the bean dip, and I got a jalapeno. And now I'm ready to munch on this. Troy?
Yeah?
I'm not just saying this. This has got to be probably the best nacho I've ever had. Mostly because I never order nachos, because I've only recently found out how good they are. And I haven't set the bar very high, but these are the best nachos I've ever had. Knowing that I made them at home and everything, and put a little bit of elbow grease into them obviously makes them taste better. Anyways, Troy, here. Aim at the camera, I want you to try. Please come over here and get a chip with, you know, be bold, try some ingredients. Troy's a little bit picky. All right, work it, dude.
Cheers.
Drum roll. Wiping away. See what you think, Troy?
That's fantastic.
That's
so good.
I thought it was really good too. Honestly, I'm stoked. Bunch of delicious veggie flavor here. Definitely a healthier take on nachos because trying to eat some healthier stuff, and they're definitely delicious.
That was so simple. They could easily make that.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, and then again, guys, like these are nachos, so do it any way you want. Switch it up based on your preferences. Nachos are a really fun and easy thing to make at home. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. More cooking videos to come. I'm pretty much cooking in my house every night now, and I want this to become a regular thing. I'm really excited about it. Ooh, let's turn up the oven. But anyways, if you like this video and you want to see more stuff like this, please let me know down in the comments. Please like it. That lets YouTube know that you like it, and I'll recommend it to other people. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And lastly, if you have something you would like to see me make, let me know. Leave it down in the comments. I might get around to it. And with that, guys, I'm gonna have to see you in the next one.